Hello, dear Homely members and investors. Welcome to Homely Market Watch. Today actually is December 19, Sunday. Last night is too late, so I recorded the English version today. Now it's Sunday, 5:36 p.m. So this is MG from Homely Chart. I will share the topic about the steel counters. Is it just correction or just game over? Recently, can still buy in or not. And we know that recently the steel counters and the raw materials counters increased a lot with the request of the materials after the economy recovery, right? Because the vaccine vaccine already approved by few countries. So the high expectation of the economy recovery also um, stimulates the raw materials, especially the steel and also some like aluminum and also some materials, okay, other materials counters have a very good performance recently. And also with the passed by the 2021 budget in Malaysia, which is also good for the construction, for the construction, and the government will give more budget on this construction, some new construction, which also benefit to these steel counters. And also, beside of it, the property sector recently also remains there. If have good performance, have better performance, will also benefit to this counter, to this concept. So and also the last reason I share this topic because also have some investors want to learn more details and they leave me a message below the video and also in my WhatsApp. So share you this topic today. Of course, this video is purely for study and discussion. So every counters mentioned is not for recommendation and also not for co-buy and sell. Everybody need to trade with your own risk. So I will talk about these three parts. So the first part is the market view. Second part is the 13 steel counters review. And also the third part is the other steel counters and the raw material counters review. And okay, from the first part about the market view, because this morning we have opened the preview class, the English version. So I only give you very brief review of the market view. If you want to know more details, you can contact me to get the recorded link to review. Okay, so this is my WhatsApp number. You can contact me to get the link to review about the preview class. 011-1652-7962. Okay, I will send you the recorded the preview class. Just want to mention that the Moderna already approved by the US. Now is the third vaccine have been approved to the market. The first one is the Pfizer, and then is the China vaccine, and then the Moderna also approved last Friday. Okay, last Friday by the US. Okay. And we can also take a look about the KLCI, about the market review. We just take a look about the weekly chart here. Before we have been mentioned that their price have been break out the previous high, but actually is the second week. Okay, second week break out the previous high. After the last week, the negative candle is still kind of remains above half price of this positive candle, so still not still should be okay, right? Basically okay. It's a normal correction. Means that if next week still can remains above, then you still get a chance to stand more stable above this breakout. If it didn't remain just going down, then it's just this breakout also possible to be faked. Okay, this is in weekly chart. And then in daily chart, we also mentioned about this candlestick. This positive candlestick is their last overbought candlestick. Before we also have been talk about it. Overbought candlestick disappeared. Okay, the right side is the red tips. After it turns to yellow tips, that means the overbought situation already finished. So we can use the last overbought candlestick. We draw a box. If the price can remain, okay, then still no problem. If we can break out another rally, okay. So far on Friday, it kind of a breakdown, okay, but actually if we break down, still get some support by this upward channel, okay, upward channel. So and also just a 1 day breakdown cannot confirmed, okay, just we need to know this critical area, okay. We will have bigger chance after you break out this sideways first. Okay, this is about the market view. One way to know more details about the market view, you can WhatsApp me to get the recorded link. The second way you can get the market view is you can save my lunch, on the trading day. I will send the homely lunch. During the day trade noon time, the noon break, I will write the lunch break. You will have the index and the sectors review about support resistance, some important news, and also the sector rotation, and also some strategy for the individual counters, and also we'll analyze some individual counters, okay, who asked a lot. So if you want to receive this day trading updates, you can just WhatsApp, send homely lunch to 011-1652-7962. If you want to receive the day trading updates, you can WhatsApp homely lunch to 011-1652-7962. Okay, this is the first part. Second part, we can take a look about the 13 very famous steel counters in the local market. But before we see the local counters, local steel counters, we can also take about the index of other countries, because in the local market, we don't have the steel concept, right? Steel concept index. So we can tell about the China and the US. For example, this is the aluminum index in the US, aluminum ETF, okay, ETF in the US. So it's quite okay from September 28th till now. It's very stable. And this is still in the US, steel ETF also very strong. Okay, very stable. This is a big difference from US and Malaysia, and also difference from US to China, because basically the steel counters is very periodic counters. What is periodic? And later I will explain to you. So after you see the China market, okay, this is the China market. Also, this is a steel concept index. One wave and the correction, go up again, correction again, very fast, speculative style. You mean this is what we call the periodic, and also you will kind of depends on the policy. Okay, this is China market, and also this is a China market steel. Sorry, this is a special steel. This is a steel. Okay, also very volatile, right? Very volatile. Okay, now we talked about the local market, the 13 steel counters. It's kind of a famous one, but we can take a look about this 13 steel counters. Okay, many of them you are very familiar to it, right? For example, they are Andrew and the Leader Steel, LS Steel, right? And the Hyapte, very famous. Okay, but not all of them are still good to chase, but also not all of them already game over. So we will analyze according to the technical analysis chart to see how potential of these counters. If you have them, whether can still hold in or still need to wait for a while, or when to take a profit. So basically, I have do some summary for you during these 13 counters. Basically have two of them. Okay, have two of them. Excuse me. Okay, two of them are still performs good, and then three of them need to be careful. Maybe it's a time to take a profit, and then the rest of them are all in arrangements. In arrangement means that you still have another chance after the arrangement finished. Okay, we can see uh, the counters need to be pay attention first, okay? And later we will share the good counter. Of course, it's not for recommendation. For example, Hyaptech, okay, this is very famous. A lot of investor asked me before, and we can use still can use the rainbow of homely software to analyze for you. We can analyze according to three paths. First part is analyze from the trend. We only choose the shares in uptrend, okay? The second part we analyze from the fund size in terms of the funds, because only the funds can tell you how long of the uptrend goes on or how big potential of their chance, okay? And then the third part is that how we find the buy and sell point. So Hyaptech is really famous. It's really famous, and also we know we don't talk much about the fundamental of this company. And if you want to know more details, a lot of website will show you the informs. So I will share you the things you cannot Google, you cannot search. Okay, according to the homely software. So we can see the regularity of this counter. For example, this is quarterly chart. So you see the quarterly chart, we just draw a line, okay? Basically, this quarter, maybe we can use monthly also can, maybe you think it's too far. This is a monthly chart. One candle is 1 month. And we can see currently, this month haven't finished yet, have another 10 days. Okay, have another 10 days, and you can see, so means that this candlestick haven't formed yet, means that it will also get resistance and then draw back, right? Possibly, but if it didn't, then you have bigger chance. Okay, you have a bigger chance because this trend line will give in strong resistance to the price. So we go to the daily chart, and we know that have a resistance. We can see the price. Can see the price here in this line around 38. Okay, around 38. Now the price is 44. Okay, 44 around 38. So means that if the correction still remains above 38, you still could be safe. Now it's 44, right? 38 is around, I will show you around here. This is 38. The low price is a 37.5, okay? So it's very close to the 38. So this price cannot break down. If we break down, it seems over already. But if we get support by this price and go up again, it's another chance. Why I say need to be pay attention? Because the share go to arrangement at around December 8th, and till now banker chips keep decreasing. Now we analyze from the funds. Okay, this okay, we divide. Okay, the whole trend is okay because the whole trend is standing above the white line. Okay, the white line is long term. You're more safe to trade when the price standing above the white line. And the second part we need to confirm is the funds. Okay, we have divided the funds into three parts. The red part is the institutional funds. We call it banker tips who can really push up the price. And the green part is a lot retailer, people who lose money, is basically represents their individual investor. And the yellow tips is the foreign funds. They are speculator funds. Okay, so we can see currently the banker dips have around 64%, but the trend is kind of decrease, and with around 22 retailers percent here. The green chips is a retailer. Retailer 22% means already got some people chasing high and get stuck now. But we have set the stop loss already, the support already. If it didn't break down, you still have a chance. But if it also break down, you should trying to cut loss or just sell, or if you do short term. If you're short term, of course you have sold before already. But if you're long term, I still can see if it can remain around here, okay, above this price we just analyzed. And now it's 64%, and your benchmark of the banker tips is also 50%. Okay, if the banker tips less than 50% means the bankers no more control the share anymore, so need to be careful, especially in short term. This is the shares need to be careful. Okay, now we talk about the share. Still okay. The trend still okay. For the touch is okay. Because we can see this is a sub new counter. It list in the market is last year. Okay, list the market last year, and we know this year now, especially recent 2 months, the sector rotated a lot. So we need to know which sector is very strong. Actually, the new counter or sub new counter is also kind of a concept. Like we know the Cemendian and the DIY, all new counters, right? And the Solar Vest is a sub new shares. This counter also sub new counters and have banker tips inside. Currently, the red banker chips is 60% without retailer, even now also in correction. So it's still very safe correction. Means that when you can buy it back, we can go to the hourly chart, okay? We go to hourly chart and this is hourly chart. Hourly chart, we use the homely trend expert. When the bar break out the major line, you can consider to buy. Okay, now actually we know that when the green bar turns to red bar is also a buy point, but because it's below the major line, so still a little bit aggressive. So for example here, when you break up the major line, more safe for you to buy. So currently also have some rebound, but still below. We can see tomorrow if it still can break up the major line, you can consider buyback, no problem. Okay, and this is about one share need to pay attention, one share still good, and the other counter is arrangement. For example, Andrew is arrangement, but we see the regularity of this counter very periodic. Why? Because you see one chance. This is half yearly chart. One candle is half year. Okay, so you know, you need to enter in the right time and take a profit in the right time. Otherwise, it's too fast. Okay, it's too fast. You will take roller coaster if you don't know when to take a profit. And currently, why I say it's arrangements, because first thing, the trend is still okay, standing above the white line. The banker chips is around 52% without green retailer. The price is also in sideways, so no big problem. And if you haven't buy, you can wait until you break up the previous high, 1.27. Okay, you can consider. If you're short term, actually you have buy point already. Yeah, we see the hourly chart. Hourly chart Friday already have buy point already. Okay, this is three type share of this sector. Of course, because of the time limit, I only shared three of them for you. So we still have another two counter need to be careful, and another one counter good, and the rest of them the arrangements. If you have some of the share you have bought, you want to know more details, you can contact me. Okay, here is my contact number if you want to check your counter, 011 1652792. Okay, you can share their related still counter to me. I will check for you. Okay, 011 1652792. And the next one, the last part we want to share is the rest. Okay, the rest of the steel counters and excuse me, the rest steel counters and some raw materials counters. Some materials counters very good. Okay, very good. I also love it recently. Have made some profit from out of the material counter. Okay, totally I have been calculated for you around 33 counters, but these 33 counters 33 counters already include the 13 steel counters inside. Okay, so totally during these 33 counters, I can also do a science summary for you. Totally have two very strong counters have hit the new high, hit a record history price new high, and still very good with banker support counters have 7 counters. Okay, and the rest of them is arrangements. And also, the shares need to be careful. One, also, actually, the HIAP that I also shared with you already, yeah? Arrangements. Okay, we can take a look about this two shares hit new higher. First one is 8869. Okay, 8869. After we check the history, and we know that this is a aluminum counters is the biggest country, biggest producer in the Southeast Asia. Okay, they are aluminum producer. And we can see the price, okay, quarterly chart already hit a new high, very strong. Okay, very strong. Currently, still very short-term arrangements with banker tips around 82%. So far, if you have, still can consider to hold because the trend and the funds still are in very strong part, a strong support situation. Okay, this is press metal. Another hit new high is this PMB technology. Okay, this PMB technology. In this counter, we can see also hit new high already, and with a lot of banker chips inside. And we know that now also in correction, and banker chips around 70%. If have another chance to enter, you still can consider. So we can see uh the trend expert already also turned from green to red already. Short term can consider to buy, but if for medium long term, you can also wait until you break up the previous resistance line. Also, then enter also can no problem. So far, it's still very safe, and so far, the needs of these materials also very strong. Okay, very strong. This is two counters hit new high, very strong. And another counter very potential. For example, 7225 PA resources. Why we say like this? We also analyze from long term first and then short term next. This is a quarterly chart. Why we say it's very potential? Because you have area of bottoming forming. Okay, bottoming area. Basically from 2016 to this year, 4 years bottoming area sideways. If the shares are just directly up after the downtrend, then we really don't know how long it can go up. But if you have some bottom area, then it's better. Okay, basically this is a banker chips accumulation area. Okay, so and recently starts to 3 quarters increase are very strong, right? So this is very potential. And with the analyze now, and we can see banker chips in daily chart is 70%. Okay, 70% still okay, right? Also have banker chips to support. Of course, strong counters will also have correction, but you know it's correction or it's game over. Now, of course, it's correction, right? Very short-term correction, no big problem. And this is a one very potential. And also, we also lead to, we can see this counter. Line industry. Line industry actually also very strong. Why is also a very in weekly chart we can also see it already break out this downtrend line. Okay, break up the downtrend line. So basically bigger chance formed already, formed already. And we see the daily chart also have a very good third wave pattern. This is the first wave, second wave, and then the third wave pattern. We support the banker chips now. Banker chip is 62%, very strong. Okay. This is the line industry, and the line industry also very famous steel company, right? So far, it's also short-term correction. It's not game over. You see, all the correction without retailer appears is just a shakeout. Okay, shakeout is means the correction in short term. Banker chips want to shake out the retailers who have made money before, and then after they absorb the cheap chips, and then they will push up again. Okay, this is the one line. Okay, and how about rest? Okay, Rest I can let you show here, but because of the time, I also don't cannot see all the chart for you. I will pick some of famous and hot shares for you to have a look. For example, the L still, the little still also very volatile. One day, you see, one day increase 3%, almost limit up. One day increase 18%, also drop very fast, right? Also very drop very fast. One day 10%, 9%. So you need to know their rhythm, how you can enter and exit. Currently, this L still is still in correction. Okay, still in correction, haven't finished yet. So if you want to buy, wait first. We go to the hourly chart. When can enter? When the bar break off the major line, you can consider. Otherwise, still correction. Okay, the correction haven't finished. If you enter, then very easy for you to get caught. Okay, so you see so many green colors because they chasing high here, and most of them are beginner, new babies, new babies investor in the market. Okay, they're chasing high and then get stuck now. After they sold and the banker dips trying to push up again. This is a chance psychology game. Okay, let's see other famous. Toby metal. This is also very famous. Now is in deep correction. Be careful. It's already break down half price of this candlestick, so it's not good chance for you to enter. Also, this correction haven't finished. Bank tips reduced to 18% already, right? And the other famous one, Southern Steel. Okay, Southern Steel, S Steel, also in correction area, and we see the whole trend is also very volatile. Now, but this one is better than the previous one because the correction didn't break down half price of this candlestick and without retailer. Okay, banker tips 32%, but without retailer, you still can wait until have buy point appeared. So we can see this is the a bar, okay, in hourly chart. If we can stand it above the major line firmly, then you can also enter again, no problem. It's arrangements here. And how about others? And we can also see light industry. We already checked already, right? This one. Light industry, we just analyzed or not. Okay, we just analyzed already, very potential. And we can see others. Malaysia Steel. We take a look at the Malaysia Steel. Malaysia Steel also in correction, but this correction have retailer tips appeared, and also is very deep correction. Be careful. Be careful. Even have buy point, you can only buy short term with small portion before you break off the previous high. Okay. Now the trend is not so nice. Okay, it's not so nice. Okay, this is they are related. Some hot shares. Okay, let me check others. Whether I have others. Outcome. We can also tell you about the outcome. It's also aluminum, but actually this count is not so nice. 34%. No volume something. Okay, so because of the time, I don't have. Okay, you can take a short. You can take a picture, especially members. You can also take a look about the counters and save in your software. You can analyze step by step, analyze one by one. Okay, and of course, still have some need to optimize of the video. If you have any feedback, you are warmly welcome to leave in the comments. Okay, your comment is really matters to me. Okay, so also if you have other counters you want to check, you can just WhatsApp me directly 011-165-27962. Another important thing, we have invited a Master Lee, okay, from China. He will give us a member course on December 27. Mandarin version, but English version will be 27, means next Sunday morning. Okay, English version, translated version. We only open 88 seats for non-member. If you want to attend, you WhatsApp 1226 2011 16527962. Okay, we only open 88 seats for non-members. You can WhatsApp me 12262011 16527962. Members no need to register. You will receive their course details from the customer service line. Okay, thank you very much. And if you want to also attend Homeless other preview class, they want to join my WhatsApp broadcast to receive the date updates, trading day updates, you can WhatsApp 102 2011 16527962. And of course, if you can learn something new from my video today, you can give me a like and also share it out to your friends and also comment below the video. If you want to receive upcoming videos, you can also subscribe my channel and turn on the bell. Okay, and we have 3 branches in Malaysia. Headquarters is KL, and also have branch in Penang and JB. You can also make offline face-to-face presentation appointment with me. Okay, 011-1652-7962. Thank you very much and see you next time. Bye bye.